We've got the cast of Shots Fired in today's Entertainment City talking about the new TV drama ripped straight from the headlines. But first, we're remembering game show pioneer Chuck Barris, who has passed away at the age of 87. He was the wacky host of The Gong Show and the mastermind behind two other game show classics, The Dating Game and Newlywed Game. Chuck Barris has died at the age of 87 from natural causes. At the height of his career, Barris's game show creations alone were supplying TV networks with 27 hours of entertainment a week. He called himself the king of daytime television, although his critics called him the king of schlock. His 1984 autobiography, Confessions of a Dangerous Mind, included the claim that he was a paid hitman for the CIA during the 60s and 70s, a claim the CIA denied. The book was turned into a movie directed by George Clooney and starring Sam Rockwell as Barris.
In that moment, it was either him or me.
It is really a mirror for what's kind of going on in America today with race relations and racial tensions.
Literally ripped from headlines.
A charged topic comes to primetime TV in Shots Fired, a murder mystery following the tangled stories of an unarmed white boy shot by a black police officer and an unarmed black boy shot by a white officer. Helen Hunt and Canadian Stephen James star in the show, along with a slew of other big names who chatted with TK about the issue-driven story.
It's the most current show on earth, and I mean current. I mean, you can either watch this show or watch the news. You're going to see the same thing, and it's too bad.
You're seeing an issue that's incredibly timely and, unfortunately, all too prevalent. But you're seeing it from so many different angles and through so many different lenses. The script didn't take any shortcuts, and they didn't perpetuate any stereotypes. And you're hearing points of view that you've never heard on TV.
It feels like a cable show because it's really edgy and really controversial. It's going to be a hot, intense, relevant, deeply real 10-hour mystery thriller.
And it starts tonight. Catch the season premiere of the limited series on City.
We have all been a part of history. First ever First Nations Provincial Spelling Bee.
B Nation will open the 24th annual Hot Docs Film Festival next month. The full lineup for North America's largest documentary film festival was unveiled yesterday. It includes 230 films from 58 countries, almost half of them by female filmmakers, including the director of B Nation, who Terry Hart caught up with.
Your opening night film, B Nation. Tell me a little bit about the movie and what people can expect.
The movie follows 6 First Nations families on 5 reserves in Saskatchewan as they get ready to compete at the first ever First Nations Spelling Bee. It's really special.
Hot Docs will also host the Canadian premiere of House of Z, fresh off its world premiere at the Tribeca Film Festival. As we've told you, the buzzy doc, which tells the story of wonderkin fashion designer Zach Posen and his meteoric rise, then fall, and then rise again, started out as a TV special for Suzanne Rogers Presents Zach Posen, the philanthropist's third in her series of fashion-focused fundraisers. But there was so much more to Posen's story.
I really wanted to show people a different side of him. I wanted to show people an artist. And also, this is not necessarily a fashion story. It's a story about redemption in a very fickle industry.
Posen himself will be coming to Toronto for a Q&A after the screening of House of Z on May 3rd. The festival kicks off April 27th in Toronto. And as always, get your entertainment news here first in the morning and anytime on Twitter @NCity.